can see, moving on to USA, a lot of things are happening in US. Trump is trending since the beginning of this week. It has been Trump, from the Venezuela attack to a whole lot of issues. And you could see that President Donald Trump is up to something, because day in, day out, he comes out with new policies. And it seems like people have the notion that these policies that Trump is coming up with tends to affect Africans the more. Right now, what is the new policy that Trump has introduced in US? My brother Chris is here. He has more updates on it. Chris, what's happening in US as it stands now?
Yes, I'll say there has been a very new list of countries that are facing either travel ban or restrictions, or some of them are, they are supposed to make deposits. They are supposed to make payments or make a deposit before you be granted a visa to travel. So currently, as I'm speaking, about 60% of Africans, about 60% of African nationals, they are facing either travel ban, visa restrictions, or they have to pay a large deposit to visit the United States. So now 20 more African countries have been added to the list of countries that are facing some of these travel bans by the United States of America, courtesy the president, Donald Trump. Yeah.
So if you understand right now, if you are from a certain country, that very soon we'll be putting the list on the screen. That means that before you go to the United States of America, there is an amount of money that you would need to pay. But why do you think he's doing all this?
I mean, he wants you to prove with or is it unreasonable doubts or something. You have to be able to prove that, yes, indeed, if it is visit, yes, you go, you visit, you come back. If it is a conference, you go, and then probably after the conference you return. If you are going to stay and work, you have a startup, some amount of money that you can use whilst you probably start work. If it is school, he knows that you can pay for your fees and everything. So it's not just that you move and you just be granted the visa anyhow. He knows it happens in some of the embassies that people will just go with fake documents, try to prove themselves that yes, indeed, they are going for visit, they are going for school and all that. But then, I said now, due to certain things that is happening in some other countries as well, has been a huge factor to some of these new regulations that President Donald Trump is bringing. So yes, it is going to affect a large number of countries. But then we all know that Ghana, as we speak now, the president is working on it, the foreign affairs minister.
But some country, we've gotten some country citizens of some countries reacting to this particular incident and scene, and some are talking about the fact that the amount of money is too huge. So as you can see on the screen, it says more than 60% of African nationals now face travel ban, visa restrictions, or have to pay large deposits to visit the US. The Trump administration just added 20 more African countries to its visa bond program that requires applicants to pay up to 15,000 deposits for a visa. So when you come down, you can see the countries subject to visa bans. We have the Department of State has identified nationals from these countries as needing visa bonds. The implementation dates are in parentheses. So we have Algeria, which theirs is going to start from 21st of January 2026. We have Angola, the same date. We have Antigua and Barbuda also being 21st January. Bangladesh being 21st January. Benin 21st. Bhutan 1st January. So theirs has already commenced, as we can see on the screen. So these are some of the countries that apparently found themselves on the list of President Donald Trump. Is it a way to stop Africans? Because this 15,000 is a huge amount that when you convert to Ghana cedis, stock of Nigerian naira, it's a huge amount of money. But Nigerians, let's focus on Nigerians, because they are also part of this list. And somebody is complaining that converting that 15,000 to Nigerian naira is a lot of money, meaning Trump is trying to stop Africans from going to US. Yes,
I mean, when that was, let me say, a pledge that President Donald Trump promised the good people of United States of America that when he come, he will try as much as possible to protect his citizens.
Okay.
Bear in mind, just June, about 6 or let's say less than 5 months ahead of us, we are going to have the World Cup being played in United States, Canada, Mexico. And as we speak now, the ice, they are, I mean, they are very serious. Okay. Currently, there was an incident, as in Minnesota or Minneapolis, there was an incident where an ICE officer shot. The person is even a citizen. Now, President Trump is talking about the fact that it was self-defense. Okay. You see, so they are very serious with their deportations and all that, so that come the 2026 World Cup, there is not going to be an extra addition that they cannot deal with. So yes, we still have some of the countries on our screens. Yeah.
So we're continuing from Bhutan. We have Botswana, 1st January, which has already started. As you can see, okay, so this is coming from Samuel Kujito Ablakwa, responding to Trump's new regulation and policy. It says as many more countries face U.S. visa sanctions and 15,000 visa bonds, Ghanaians can be assured that Mahama administration will continue to pursue mutually beneficial foreign policies, objectives that align with our strategic national interest and that ensures our citizens are not disadvantaged. Trust us to keep fighting for you, for God and country. So this is what Samuel Kujito Ablakwa, the Foreign Affairs Minister, has brought out, saying that since we didn't see Ghana in the list of countries Trump produced, meaning that they are being efficient and they are working so hard to protect Ghanaians, should we give our our foreign minister a round of applause for a hard work done?
Just as I said earlier, I said that yes, indeed, our foreign affairs ministry is working. But then, the President John Dramani Mahama's current administration is having some kind of a diplomatic core. How do I say a diplomatic tie with the United States of America that. Some of these deportations, there has been a lot of, diplomatic conversations that has gone on with this particular one. Bear in mind, when this list came initially, Ghana was part. Okay. But then at a point, with these deportations, where Ghana had to receive a number of some deportees from United States of America, and then with this fraud issues that Ghana had to send some people from Ghana here to the United States to face the law and all that. Some of these things, the United States of America feels they never had it in the previous government. So when the list came and some of these kind of agreements that the Ghana government had with the United States of America is giving Ghana some of these benefits to be excluded from the visa ban.
Okay, so as we can see on the screens, this is from Samik James. He says, worth sharing top 20 items that recorded falling prices in December 2025 as compared to December 2024. So as we can see, these are food commodities that are being sold in the market. Ghana every year December 2024 let me say they were even out of government because they are too baby, but even Sabri compared to Sabri say reduction no percentage na a very huge into garden egg say 56.7%, contomere 51.9%, fried fish nama awo 44.5, brofre which is pawpaw 43.6, cabbage 43.2, tomatoes 39.8, okra 39.0, carrots 27.6, shea butter 21.4, green pepper 21.0, millet 20.6. And so this is really saying and rather than a celebrating 1 year of President John Dramani Mahama inauguration, it was just a year yesterday, and some of our media friends and I say our media sisters so any Ghana phobia kasa, how are they seeing it? Some are expressing displeasure. It be just just but from this I think we would say that this government is doing well?
Well, we'll probably say so. But then, if you are still with us, you can also send in your ratings. It'll be 100%. If you are still watching us, you can send in your ratings in the comment section. 100%. President John Dramani Mahama, 1 year, saying that we'll rating. But then, 20 items that have recorded a significant fall in prices. December 2025 in the list na Sami Jemfi Ediabano and Tiosha say omo aye omo analysis ye and as omo mechanism research ye no the list we are about. Then yes indeed there's a very significant mechanism price change and as a price fall in some of these commodities and as a nyane aye ton market now. I mean, abwa 2025, a year Christmas,
So is this exposing the MPP of all the lies that na economy was okay? They're like, the way they are still defending their tenor, brand no more so no. Now even yesterday was an update in fuel prices. Gone where the days are not diesel ni super ni 20 something ni 18 near there, then I'm 11 ni 10 near there. So you could see, say, even in terms of fuel prices, in terms of food commodities, there is reduction. You share, you kind of saying your GDP near there, we are seeing significant changes near there. This is exposing MPP.
Kind of. As I say, no more kasa. They try to make it look say NPP for ni say about what is currently happening. But then almost I told Mohosa be kase. Almost say omuja to ho and omabeto amasa significant changes here by na de bia me kase de otiapa na adwene hu apaso ze say na ye kana asem. Inti entimi nkwa akire say ye de abasobo ne kwa akomo President John Dramani Mahama ne teso sese ya ye hu some of these significant changes here. Yes the above na baby afo price na me to baby na me expect say gauge ne be kwa akoda no abroso and sana me ko say oh so much fuel so and you see some of these things memuni no no we no here so na ma ya tete onu ne ni age no enye na GDP na fall in inflation na checking 5 point something enti enye no niema bi say na I mean timamuni no omo hwa omo edebeka say aban na ya de na so onya de enti sisi e we know say omo de abasobo ni na be ma the President John Dramani Mahama na aban omo ti so sisi e no. Okay,
ebusia for yen sorry so na ye kopie mu ewo that